As you know, I have made 3 reasons why you shouldn't be buying Suzuki Gixxer SF250. I made a video on that. So today I'm going to tell you about some reasons why you should be buying Suzuki Gixxer SF250. Hello guys, welcome to another video. Let me tell you one thing clearly. As you can see in this particular video, you can go through that. I'll be mentioning the previous video that I'm talking about. I mentioned 3 major reasons why people should be avoiding Suzuki Gixxer SF250. The reasons are based on my real experience and they are
and everything you ooze, the tempo of your beat, you bleed a melody, no one can.
Some of the people have really got offended by those reasons and started telling me that you should be a man to drive that, kids are not supposed to drive it, and whatever the reasons you're mentioning are not that real, and the vibrations are not for my bike, they are only for your bike. Yeah, it's okay man, there are no vibrations in your bike, that's good, but in my bike there are vibrations. I think my bike is from that particular batch which the Suzuki has mentioned that there are 199 bikes in which there are excessive vibrations. Maybe my bike is from that batch and I am suffering from it, so I am sharing my personal experience. And why the hell are you so offended by that? I am getting some problems with the bike, the hard gear shifts, the vibrations, the LED could have been better. These are some real reasons, they are not just some negative way to spread negativity about the bike. Just think of one point. I own the bike, I love the bike, I have spent 2 lakhs on the bike. Why would I be spreading negativity? Just think of it, just before commenting some lame things and your lame opinions, just think. If you are suffering from if you are facing all these problems on the bike after spending around 2 lakhs, why are you not supposed to be sharing on a platform like YouTube? Don't you have the right to share? Why are you getting offended when I share my experience? It's good that you don't have any problems with your bike, but it doesn't mean every bike that Suzuki makes is really good. I know the bike is good, but it has some problems. And the gear position indicator, not only me, even other 2 or 3 other people have commented in my on my videos that they are facing the same problems. So I mentioned them serious issues or the serious problems. Why are you so offended, man? Why the hell are you so concerned about it and giving some lame comments or some lame reasons? Why is it really mattering you? Why? Just think of it. I am the owner of the bike, I can share the info about the bike, and I am telling you one thing clearly. I tell all the positive and the negative comments on the bike. That is because it is my right and I can tell the points about the bike and I can share the info about the bike. As you can see, the SF250 also sells in really low numbers. That is because of the bad reputation of the Suzuki dealerships, bad service experiences, less availability of the spares, and not that big market value of the Suzuki in 2-wheeler section. And why do you think I have bought the bike even after knowing all these cons? Because I know that it is value for money, the looks and everything. I know that the bike is a potential value for money bike. Why would I be spreading negativity regarding the same bike, or why would I be just making some random blah blah videos just to get views? Have some sense before you comment anything. Continue watching. So guys, as you know, I have made 3 reasons why you shouldn't be buying Suzuki Gixxer SF250. I made a video on that. So today I'm going to tell you about some reasons why you should be buying Suzuki Gixxer SF250. Reason number 1, for 2 lakhs, it is the best value for money bike as of now, because it is a fully fed bike. It is 250cc bike, produces 26 bhp of power, 22 Newton meters of torque, has dual channel ABS. The dual channel ABS works like a charm. Suzuki's reliability, it is a rare bike. If you see, there are so many KTMs and Yamahas nowadays, so Suzuki's Gixxer series bikes are a rare finding in our country still. Of course 150s you can find mostly, but 250s you can really identify them because of the alloy wheels design, and they can really stand out if you clearly see. And another reason, it gives really good mileage. For a 250cc bike, I'm getting around 33 kilometers now. It is mixed, and most of the times I'm going around 90 or 100 kilometers per hour, and I'm getting around 33 kilometers per liter now. It is really good mileage, and the seat is really comfortable. The way you sit on that, the position of the handlebar is really good, and the pillion seat comfort is also really good. The pillion can happily sit for around 60 or 70 kilometer trips comfortably. You can happily tour on that. And the light is not that great but good, as it is LED, and the bulky looks add up to its nature. They look really good, and the service cost is really cheap. The reliability is really good. There are so many reasons why you should be buying Suzuki Gixxer SF250. These are some of the reasons, and mention in the comment section what are the other reasons that you have found to buy this bike. Thanks for watching, dudes. Do like, share and subscribe. Also share your opinions. Be a little bit sensible in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe. Yeah, Akash JB, if you're watching this, really thanks for all the support and commenting on most of my videos. I don't really know who you are, but you're definitely a subscriber that I really need, and thanks for commenting for sure. And don't just worry regarding the language videos that I do in Telugu or Hindi, because I'm just testing the reach of my videos. So I'm just trying out the videos in Hindi, Telugu and English. I have not yet fixed to a particular niche on my channel, so I'm just testing the reach. That's it. I'll be doing the videos in English for sure. Just stay tuned.